Terrell here, and I'm back again to talk about a new movie, Damage, coming to theaters 2024. This is starring our favorite, Samuel L. Jackson, Vincent Cassel, Gianni Capaldi, Laura Haddock, and John Hannah. We all know from The Mummy. What an impressive cast here! I mean, as soon as you see this, you're like, man, this is some great top billing. This is some great casting here. Unfortunately, this this has the smell of the bargain bin of those movies. This has the smell of those that movie that would come on late at night when nothing else was on. And it's just a shame. But before I get into that, let me get into what this movie's about, and just a little bit of everything overall before I get into my personal feelings about the movie, regardless of everything's going on. So, Damage, like I said, coming in 2024, directed by Terry McDonough. Terry McDonough, who's also done The Expanse. Looks like he does a lot of TV writing, which makes sense now that I've read that. Terry McDonough has done that. Terry McDonough directed the movie, so that makes a lot of sense as to how the flow was going, because that was definitely one of my questions. Written by Paul Anello, Gianna Capaldi, and Koji Steven Sakai. So this is definitely have multiple different writers on here, and this movie is about Dan Lawson, played by Samuel Jackson, a Chicago detective traveling to Scotland to link up with Scottish detective Boyd Capaldi, following the resurgence of a serial killer whose crimes match an unsolved case they looked into 5 years previous in Chicago. So automatically, I'm all in. This is a detective movie. I love me a good crime thriller. Who done it? Sherlock Holmes. Story, not quite. But a murder story. um yeah, this, I gotta say, it's just, we're dealing with a serial killer on the loose here. There's a lot at stake. It's a lot of high tense situations, and yet the movie lacks complete emotion for me. The movie, like, you just, people are dying and you don't care. um there's just nothing to really make you care about these characters at all, unfortunately. Like I said, despite the casting being as amazing as it is, some of the veteran actors, you just don't care. And I just watched it, and I'm like, oh, okay, when is this kind of going to be over? Because nothing's making me care about what's going on. Like I said, we got three writers on this, and for me, I to me, it feels like they missed the mark here. It was just missing something. Like I said, it's missing the emotion. The characters really just don't feel as fleshed out as I would have liked them to be. Um, you have no reason to care about what any of them are doing. You don't care about Samuel L. Jackson's character, dealing with what he's dealing with. You don't care about any of the people that are uh, on the Scottish side. Boyd, played by Capaldi. You don't care. He's got a lot going on, dealing with loss and everything else that he's got going on. But again, I feel like we're just not there long enough to really be like, oh, okay. Um, it just, a lot of the movie, it just feels. I mean, the runtime is about an hour 30, but it feels rushed. It feels like, they were just trying to get from A to B without figuring out what led to B, and show the work, basically. And you could definitely feel it. Um, just getting the one thing, a couple points of them, like, wait, did I miss something, or did they reveal XYZ? Because I swear, every time you blank, there was some details that were not introduced at all to make the plot make sense. Um, there was some strings that were held. Again, maybe, like I said, maybe I missed something. I don't think I did. I think I watched these movies pretty thoroughly. I think that I could pick up on certain things, but I don't think this is it, man. This is definitely not it. Like I said, I mean, this is clearly a movie where this is a check. And we got Samuel L. Jackson, we got a couple other actors. And don't get me wrong, don't tell me, I'm not saying that they did a bad performance in the movie. I'm just saying the writing wasn't there for him. It just wasn't enough. It just wasn't up there. And I've seen the range of Samuel L. Jackson, and he really didn't even put that much forth. He didn't put that much effort in here. You can clearly tell. You can clearly tell. He is completely wasted. Again, this is here's a check. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. Thank you for headlining our movie of the draw. We appreciate it. And wasted. Other actors that, like I said, in here, Capaldi, he does a really good job, but again, just not enough there. Gianni Capaldi, it's just not enough. I just wasn't feeling that loss, man. I wasn't feeling the emotional range from him at all about what he was going through. I was just like, okay, whatever. It just misses something. And like I said, I think not just the emotion, but just character development, just fully fleshed out characters. I mean, you could do a lot in 90 minutes, but this ain't it. Like I said, I just feel like I've missed so much by the way they were moving the story. A lot of the way it's directed it feels like this was supposed to be like a Law and Order episode that was supposed to be a two-parter. Um, the way this movie wraps up is just like, really. Did we need this to be XYZ? I don't want to spoil it for those who are going to probably watch this anyway, because Samuel Jackson, like I said, everybody else. But yeah, I didn't need this ending. I didn't need the movie overall. I really wanted to be better, despite, like I said, the casting. But acting can only do so much, man, if the writing's not there. I've said that before. Like I said, this just feels like, to me, this is a wild comparison, but this feels like Great Value 7 to me. It's been done better by other movies, and this ain't it. I don't know. I'm not trying to make no excuses for it. Maybe it's the setting. I'm sticking with the writing. It just, like I said, it just wasn't there. You don't care about the characters at all. Yeah, just nobody's really giving me what I need out of this, unfortunately. I don't, like I said, I mean, the casting's great, but that's about it. The writing, really can't say too much about the directing, like I said, other than it feeling like like it was meant to be a TV, I guess, it was directed for TV. But other than that, this ain't it. Damaged. If I had to tell you to go to the movies to see it, I would tell you not to wait. This is a chill at home, fold some laundry, do something else while you're watching this. But I don't think this deserves your full attention. Just, like I said, no disrespect to the actors or anything like that. But I just don't feel like the writing's there. It's not there. The emotion's not there. I don't care. But like I said, I'm just disappointed because I really wanted to see more out of these top-notch actors, and maybe my expectations were too high because that's, I know what these people are capable of, like what their delivery is capable of if they have the good writing. If they have good writing in front of them. Like I said, this is unfortunate. If you are planning to go see this, I wouldn't go to the theater. Maybe, like I said, catch this on the stream. If they try to sell this on VOD, don't buy it. Don't fall for it's Samuel L. Jackson. Luckily, like I said, I was able to watch this, but it's not worth it to me. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. I don't really want to give this more time than it needs. But like I said, Damaged coming out 2024. If you do wind up seeing this, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. It's a thumbs down for me. This is not worth seeing again. This is not a Blu-ray buy. It's not something that I need to tell my friends about. It's gonna be a forgettable movie at the time, unfortunately. And I'm sorry to everybody that's involved, but yeah, writing's not there, buddy. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you thought about it. If you happen to see this, and then we could chat about it in the comments. But other than that, don't see this movie, and I'll see you guys next time for another review. Thank you. See you.